channel. Today I'm going to offer you a twist on the omelet. I'm going to show you a different technique on cooking an omelet that will make it very easy to do for a last minute dinner. And when you don't have anything else to put in the omelet, this is perfect because all you need is egg and butter. I'm going to show you how to make omelette baveuse, which in French baveuse means runny. The omelet's not going to be runny, but it's going to be cooked just to the point before. So the result is going to be smooth and creamy and a buttery, almost melt in your mouth omelet. If we're just meeting, my name is Katerina and I'm here to help you take the stress out of family dinner and create a more meaningful connection at your table with delicious food and taking the time to eat it together. So let's learn how to make an omelette baveuse. It's so simple. To get started, the first thing you're going to do is prepare your egg. I suggest no more than 3 or 4 eggs in the pan because the omelette baveuse should be thin, not thick. And you're going to see it does not have a hard, dried out consistency. You'll see. Just give it a good whisk and that's it. Then we're going to put a little bit of butter in the pan. I will argue that one of the keys is butter. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount. I never measure and I'm going to tell you that's like a tablespoon. And if you don't eat butter, you can do it in a nonstick pan, but tell me, just a little bit of butter is good. And if we're eliminating processed foods, which is part of my mission on this channel, you can skip the additives and preservatives and sugar here and there and afford yourself a little pat of butter. All right, so we're gonna heat up the stove. I have it at 3.5 because I want the butter to melt. Now that it's heated up, I'm actually gonna turn it down a bit to 2.8. So we're gonna scrape all of that beautiful egg out. One up. Your egg, your omelet is in. The key is to slow cook it and we wanna cover it. If you don't have a lid that's exact size for your pan, don't worry about it. You can put a cookie sheet over it. You can use a lid that's a little bit bigger. The point is to have it covered. That's going to cook the egg all the way through, nice and slowly, but through, and it's not gonna fry it. It's gonna be buttery soft. You're gonna love this. Now we wanna leave it just like that. So while you're waiting for your omelet, let's figure out what else is for dinner. We're gonna pull together a first course. If your family likes Caesar salad, there's a link below for fabulous Caesar dressing that you can make from scratch in about 5 minutes. While the omelet's cooking, you can have your Caesar done. Or you could start with a sliced tomato or crudité, some carrots, cucumbers, drizzled with olive oil. It's always a good idea to have a soup ready to go in your freezer. You can store it in a Ziploc bag, any kind of freezer-safe container, glass container, Tupperware. I love super cubes because they're silicone. The food just pops right out. So if we have a roasted tomato soup ready to go, or butternut squash, or any kind of soup your family likes, and there's a good roasted tomato soup recipe in the link below, you can just pop this out and warm it up. So there's your first course. Or you can put together a little fruit salad for dessert. Or if you have crepes in the freezer, you can pull a crepe out and have a little dessert with fresh fruit on top. If you're not sure how to make crepes, you can find the link below. Or you could just finish with good bread and cheese. Things like camembert and a few slices of baguette or good toasted bread. And that is a fabulous meal. Okay, so now we can see that the omelet is still soft. All we're gonna do is just fold it over. Look at how creamy and beautiful that is. And that is it, it's done. You should take it off of the heat now because the egg will still continue to cook for about 2 minutes and we want it to be creamy in the middle, not dried out. Now the best part, the way to finish this, you keep a little truffle oil on hand because all you need is a little drizzle on top like that. Oh, and sprinkle with some good sea salt. That is an amazing dinner. Et voila. And so imagine you have roasted tomato soup in the freezer. Take it out in the morning, you have some soup. Whip up an omelette baveuse, just takes a few minutes. And then you can finish the meal with a third course and you have a meal in a few minutes. Thank you for joining me today. Hit like if this helped you with an easy dinner idea and subscribe so you get notified next week when a new Return to the Table video comes out. Ciao for now.